Hey Ocean Hills, my name is Ryan Mills. I've been with the Ocean Hills family for about 6 years. I'm currently getting to serve on the leadership team and now also be a part of the design team for the new building on Anacapa. So I think for today, I want to walk everyone through the bones of the project. We have a building in the perfect spot. So one of our big goals for this project was to squeeze out every inch to be usable for ministries of all sorts. So here's the first floor plan on the corner of Anacapa and Carrillo. So the new entry for the building is going to be down here on Carrillo. So as we enter, you enter a lobby space and there'll be elevator and stairs to bring you up to the future roof deck. And then next we have our large sanctuary space here in orange. So the exciting part I think for everyone is the amount of people we're going to get seated in this area. So just in the lower sanctuary part, we're penciling in about 225 people that will fit comfortably for services and meetings of all sorts. Along the back wall here is a stage for music and events. In addition to music and events, we have a couple flex spaces for storage or meeting rooms on the side. There's a convenience restroom, and then all of this space is actually engaged with the corner of the building. So you have this large covered entry that people can file in and out of. So that's the main sanctuary space. So let's go back through the lobby. And then as you move up to the hallway, we felt it was really important to separate all these spaces so everything can be happening all at once. So there could be a huge event happening in the sanctuary. People could be still coming in separately, walking into the elevator or stairs and go all the way up to the roof deck to a different event. Otherwise, we move back down the wing. We have new bathroom facilities to accommodate the flexibility in all the different spaces. And then as we move towards the back of the project, there's a couple important pieces. So top back corner in blue here is the kitchen. So one of the goals we have is to create a commercial kitchen so we can continue or even amplify the service to feed the poor, feed the people in the park. So that was important to us. So here in this corner, we have that facility for storage, kitchen, and then easy access out to the parking lot. Here in the middle in purple. So the purple spaces are meant to be flexible meeting rooms for adult, for teaching, for OKids in particular. So, and the goal here was to make everything as flexible as possible. So this first purple space, we have earmarked for, among other things, a recording studio. So we think that's going to be an important part of the church moving forward. Next, central, just near the kitchen, kind of the middle of the back corner of the project, is like a meeting cafe space. So we picture this to be a dynamic, casual space where high schoolers or adults or kids can be hanging out, do formal meetings, or it could just be a gathering space. And then in red here are flexible office spaces. So we envision this is where staff or administration will spend time. But again, the idea is to make things flexible. And then lastly, in this northwest corner of the lower floor off of Anacapa is kind of the largest meeting room space. So this is where we picture on Sunday mornings, OKids could be checked in separately as well, come into this space. We have, you know, one huge gathering space, or it could be transformed into several smaller spaces. So we like the flexibility of that. Okay, now let's go up to the upstairs, second floor roof deck part of the project, which we think is the most exciting part. So as we come up the elevator core from the lobby, there's elevators and stairs at this entry point. We come up to the roof deck. So there's a small covered foyer at the top. And then once you step out of that, you get to see the whole roof deck. So this is about 5,500 square feet of space is what we're adding, like 50–60% of usable space to this building. I think that's the big breakthrough for us. So once you step out, you get to experience this entire roof deck space, which is a little bigger than the lower sanctuary. So you remember we said 225 people downstairs, well, we can get just as many up here. So that's a total, we're getting 400, maybe 500 people in total to an event at one time. So let me walk you through this upper deck. So as you step out of the foyer, there's a little bit of circulation, so kind of a queuing area that takes you down to men's and women's restrooms. So for any event that we have up here, people of course could go downstairs, but we feel way more convenient to have restroom facilities upstairs. As we step out into the outdoor event space, we also have a substantial stage here. It's basically, these spaces are stacked. So in one event, someone might be speaking up here, half the congregation's listening here, half down below, or vice versa. But so big stage here. Tucked behind the stage is a second stair for egress out, and then back here in the corner is ample storage for anything that we might have on the roof deck that we want to tuck out of the way. So as you can see, kind of in this tan color, ample space. We're indicating there might be large umbrellas or cabana spaces to provide shading up there for people as we have events. And then one bonus thing we have was, again, because we're fighting for as much meeting and flexible space as possible, is what we're calling the tower room. So we've added another meeting space that's flexible use as part of this upper deck. So we envision this could easily be accommodating a service, but it could also be for weddings, special events, meetings of any sort. And to finish up, we have a great 3D view of what this project looks like, all that great stuff we just showed you. So here in context, so we're the corner of Anacapa and Carrillo. Just up the street is the courthouse. Just beyond, this is amazing Riviera views. I think that's, once you get up there and experience, the views from the roof deck are just simply incredible. But so what do we got? So this is the Anacapa elevation. So we're, for the most part, working with what we got along the elevation. This is that top left corner where the OKids could come and go into that flexible meeting space. Here's the corner. This is really the corner that's engaging the community. We think every great project needs a tower here in town. So here's our main entry and face to the community, and then we just spoke about the bonus room, the tower room. So here's that extra room as part of the roof deck. And then behind the tower room, is our ample roof deck event space. So you can see here, easily accommodates large gatherings. Again, we can imagine groups of all sorts really enjoying this, the views, the space, the sunshine. And then here's a few other pieces. So over in that back corner, that's that foyer and stair and elevator core. That'll be new construction. And then this one in the middle here is part of the existing tower structure, which also is a second stair, bathroom core, and storage. And then behind is just all the required mechanical rooftop equipment. But you can see for us, it seemed to come together really well. We think it's a beautiful project, and we can't wait to share it with you guys.